Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new, welcome. My name is Karen. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a 38-week pregnancy update. I'm going to be giving a little bit of details, a little TMI here and there. I did get a membrane sweep at 38 weeks, so I wanted to come on here and just share my experience. If you've never had one, or if you are going to get one and you want to know what to expect, I will try to give you as much detail. So if you're new to my channel, I am currently a mom of 5 boys. I am going to have my 6th boy. So I am 38 weeks pregnant. And so let me start off by saying that I haven't been pregnant this long, so this is a new experience for me. My doctor thought that being my 6th child, and you probably already heard, the more you have, the faster, they're born, they come. So that's what we were expecting. I was not expecting to be pregnant this long. And my doctor was surprised as well. Baby's probably just comfortable. I'm definitely not comfortable. But if baby's comfortable, he's the boss right now. So at 38 weeks and 2 days, I had a membrane sweep. So pretty much what a membrane sweep, for those of you who don't know, you can Google it or find a YouTube video for more information. But it's pretty much a sweep that your doctor does once you start dilating. So I know that you can't be 0 for them to do this. You have to be dilated in order for this membrane sweep to be able to do some type of effect. So pretty much what it is, let's say this is your cervix. Your doctor goes in with his gloved fingers, of course, and he just goes inside your cervix and kind of like does this sweeping motion around it, kind of like to stretch it, to open it up a little bit. So you can experience some cramping, you can experience some contractions afterwards, and you may also experience some bloody show. So, and of course, some release of your mucus plug. So for me, I did experience some very uncomfortable, not so much painful. I want to say between 1 and 10, the pain of that sweep was 3. It was more uncomfortable than painful, I'll say, because you have somebody's hand up there and they're just doing this motion in there. It's kind of uncomfortable because it's in your cervix, so it's very uncomfortable. But afterwards, I did start feeling a little bit of cramps. I didn't bleed, I didn't have many contractions. So I was like, okay, it does say, I looked up online and it does say that 48 to 72 hours is when you'll start to maybe see some type of labor signs, contraction wise. And so I was expecting to feel something that same day as far as like contractions go, but nothing happened. I am 3 centimeters dilated. So I was hoping that, things would have progressed after that sweep from what the doctor told me and for what I saw online. But I didn't feel anything. Some women say that after that sweep, couple hours later, their water breaks or their contractions begin and they go into labor. But nothing happened with me. But let me give you guys a little update. Like I said, it is 2 days later from the sweep. So I had the sweep done on Monday. It is now Wednesday, and I did start losing my mucus plug. And if you're not familiar with the mucus plug, I've never seen my mucus plug before. Like I said, all my kids were born 37 weeks, so I never seen my mucus plug prior to going into labor. So I'm already, in the hospital, going through contractions of, dilation and stuff. So I never really seen my mucus plug up until now, this pregnancy. So you can definitely tell the difference between a discharge and your mucus plug. The mucus plug is very thick. It's clear. It may have some blood on it. It may not. It may be some type of brownish from blood as well, but it doesn't have any odor. It is very thick. Like you are going to know when your mucus plug is being released, and your mucus plug can actually get released a couple of weeks prior to you even starting any contractions. So don't be scared if you see that, like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna go into labor any day. No, you won't have to worry about that. Um, so as long as there's no blood, like a period blood, you'll be fine. If you do see some blood when you wipe, that's okay, as long as it's not, a lot of blood bleeding. So I've been losing my mucus plug all day. So definitely means I'm dilating. So something is, happening. Some progression is occurring, and I am having contractions. I've been having contractions from what I felt were real contractions since 36 and a half weeks, almost 37 weeks. So as soon as I turned 37 weeks, at 4 in the morning, I started having contractions every 10 minutes, and I am an hour away from the hospital. So I told my husband, I said, I'm going to call the doctor. It's been an hour and a half that I've been tracking my contractions at this point. So I called the doctor and I said, this is my sixth baby. At the office, I was 2 centimeters dilated because at 37, I was 2 centimeters dilated, and I was having contractions 10 minutes apart. It is my sixth baby. And they told me, have you had vaginal? Yes. How quick? They're very quick. All my kids, have been quick deliveries, thank God. So the doctor, as I'm waiting for a call back, actually, they stop. My contractions stop. But I did, mention everything to the on-call doctor, and she told me, track them again for another hour. And if, you start contracting every 10 minutes, head over here, blah, blah, blah. They stopped. I went to sleep. Nothing happened after that. 2 days later, again, I started having contractions. And at this point, I started feeling pressure. Pressure like you have to go number 2. So I'm a little confused because I'm like, okay, the contractions are happening, but I'm not really in pain. Pain wise, I'm not in pain, no back pain, no abdominal pain, nothing. I am thinking, okay, let me start tracking my contractions. And as soon as I start tracking them, they're every 5 to 7 minutes apart at this point. So I'm like, okay, I'm telling my husband, let's get ready because it's happening. So again, I call the doctor, and while I'm waiting for the doctor, I'm like, okay, for a call back, I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom again. I'm feeling pressure. Maybe I do need to go number 2. So I go to the toilet, I sit down, and I forget to bring my phone with me to track any more contractions. So I'm just sitting there and I'm waiting, and I'm scared to push. I don't know why. There's really, like, if you have to go number 2 and you pushing, you will go number 2. You won't, start pushing like labor pushing. So I'm just sitting there. The doctor calls me back. I go, and then I realize I didn't even have a contraction while I'm sitting in the toilet. So false alarm again. And I was so angry because I'm like, why is this happening? Like, you really think you have it figured out being, a mom like more than once. But this is, like I said, a new experience for me. I've never been pregnant this long, so I'm learning as well, the different types of like pain wise experiences. Like, I'm having contractions, like right now I'm having a contraction, but it doesn't really hurt anywhere else. Like, my stomach hurts. Let me show you guys so you guys can see what that looks like. Oy. Okay, says, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's really contract right now. Like, it's really hard. So sorry about this lighting here. So it's very contract, like it's really hard, but there's no pain, there's no pressure here or in my back. I don't think if I feel like if I wait that long until I start feeling pain, like I gotta push at this time, I won't make it to my hospital because, like I said, it is an hour away. So I'm really trying to, be calm, but be cautious at the same time with my pain and my contractions because I don't want to wait too long at home like I would normally have done, like I did with my other pregnancies. So if nothing happens between today and Saturday, by Sunday, I'm definitely having a baby because I will be getting induced. So I'm super excited. Hopefully, my next upload is going to be my delivery vlog. Now, I am planning on vlogging, but I don't know if things happen too fast. I may not get the chance to do it. And I asked my husband, if he can record, but he's like, no, I don't want to, be focused on having to hold the camera and, record you while you're in pain. Like he wants to be actually, they're supporting me. So I don't blame him. And I'm grateful that, he's thinking that way. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. Thank you guys. Bye.